Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Hi everybody. We are back in the shop today. We took a day off yesterday to go to Epcot and we had a good time. It was really nice. Nice weather, right?
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was a little hot for them, but
for us it was okay. It was a little hot. The sun was hot, so, and I hate wearing a hat like ongoing. So the hat, I wish I could have just took that hat off.
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah, guys, we stopped in all the countries and we had some beers in
People watched.
People watched.
People watching in Disney is like second to none.
Guys, by the
And
way,
if you're gonna people watch, go to Epcot.
these are BOGO right now, Publix.
Yeah, truly.
So anyway, I don't buy these usually, but these are 8%.
Let me just sip it.
Like what? You need a drink. Jim can't stop coughing.
That's totally like malt liquor.
Probably.
But what's weird is, you know what's weird about those? Remember when people used to ban out people who drink like Mad Dog and like Cisco?
It's whatever. They
That's
just
Cisco.
packaged it up like
Yeah.
nicer. That's all.
Yeah, it
It
tastes
tastes
like
a St. Night special brew.
It tastes like a special brew. It tastes just like special
Well,
brew.
it's good for summer. It's
It's
fun.
actually really good.
Yeah. This is the pink lemonade one.
I'd be afraid of how drunk you
Wild
could get
pink
off of them.
lemonade. Well, they're 8%, so yeah, you could get really like
That's wrong.
wasted.
All right, we got some packages in the mail.
Wait, we did, but wait, can we tell them what happened at Epcot? At the end? When we went to go get the car?
All right, let's tell the story.
You tell them why I get the
First of
packages.
all, we are the biggest idiots, and you guys already know that, guys. So we're at Epcot. Okay. We get into the park. Very easy. We parked in Eve. It's very fast getting into the park. We've met up with our kids and the grandkids at the gate. They were in the aisle when you
All
have
right, well,
kids.
let's talk about the end. This is all I want to talk about right now.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we went out to the car. We parked very close, which was awesome. In Eve, if you parked in Epcot before, so we were right there. I couldn't find the keys, and I'm like, did I leave the keys in the car? I feel like I locked the door. And I'm like, I guess maybe I didn't. I'm like, those keys better be in the car. Or did I lose the keys?
Yeah.
So we couldn't find the car.
Couldn't find the car.
I don't know why. I took a picture.
It was right there. We just
But
missed
anyway.
it. It's a car you miss for some reason.
Yeah. So anyway,
What?
we found the car, okay, finally, and Jim opens the door, and he's like, "It's awfully cool in here."
It was like really chilly. I was like, wow, it's cold for as hot as it is outside.
Guys, the
6.5
car
hours
was
later.
on. I never shut the car off.
She's
The car was on for 6.5 hours. We were in Epcot.
Epcot, 6.5.
I left the car on.
No joke.
It was still running.
She's not playing.
Now, obviously, it's my fault because I was driving. But then I'm like, how did you not notice that I didn't shut the car off?
Guys, I want to say one thing about this
I
car.
don't know what's wrong.
It's an older vehicle. It's an Avalon. This thing's so quiet you don't hear it on.
Yeah, it's so quiet, guys.
I don't know if it's the synthetic oil or
I don't
whatever
know.
the
It's like an
deal is,
electric
but-
car.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no-
It sounds like an electric car when you idle.
There's
There's
no
no
noise.
sound.
No.
Yo, how about this? When I pulled
That's
up,
my excuse.
or when I walked up, I was like, yo, why is the car in front of it on? I'm like, that's weird, because I could hear like that
You
little,
thought it
like,
was their car.
Yeah, I heard
Guys.
something, and I was like, why is this car on?
Can you believe I left that car
Yo,
on
it
for
was
6.5
my car.
hours?
I know, guys.
And I just filled up the tank, so it took like,
That was pretty thorough.
it took
This is
so much
rare.
gas.
Yeah.
Oh, wasted. Just throwing out the window.
She took a,
So anyway.
drank like a quarter tank.
All right, guys, so let's,
Wait,
we
hold
got
on.
gifts
So
today.
that happened, right? Or that's
That's
all
it.
we're telling, okay. Then we're going to talk about the country. We
Well,
visited
we
Canada.
don't need to talk about
we
it.
visited Canada because we wanted to see how Linda and John were living. And, you know, we walked around.
I was
saw
going to
some
buy
Moosehead
a
cheese.
moose head shirt. I was going to buy it. I wish I bought it. Maybe if we go back again, I'll buy it.
Shows
Or
like,
I'll look it up online.
Shows like $20 limit on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I get real
Sturdy.
cheap with myself with the tees. I'm like, do I need a $30 Moosehead tee right now? I
didn't like
wanted
the
it
one that
though.
you
It was
wanted,
really
though.
cute.
I
No,
like that green one.
I like a white tee. But there was no, it was gray. The other one was gray.
Moosehead's John Candy's favorite beer, so we like
Yeah.
to
So we celebrate that.
celebrate the beer.
Anyway, guys, first we're gonna kick it off with Rick and Sylvia because this came first today. Rick and Sylvia.
Rick's always looking out.
Again, coming in clutch with the brownies.
Oh,
Okay,
guys, these brownies.
coming in clutch with the brownies.
Let me show them the brownies.
Guys, this is insane.
It's only fair that you guys see what's going on here.
Well, you're not eating any.
I'm not eating any now.
No, we're saving them to take home to the kids. You can eat some with the kids.
I'm not letting the kids eat them.
No, you can
I'm
eat
just
them
gonna
with the
eat them
kids.
and let them look at me.
Look, guys, this is look. This comes with like these cold packs.
This company knows those.
This is like a legit situation. Wait a minute. Okay, the box. It's a nice little box. No, it's a box, right? It's a tin this time?
Yeah, they didn't do that last
Oh
time.
my god, we got a tin?
It's a special one.
I love tins and bags and yeah. That's amazing.
Rick just knows the good flavors.
You got a tin, Rick?
Rick always knows the good flavors.
Sylvia, she told me he made
this is the
sure
cover.
he didn't get any with nuts because of the kids.
And these are really killer brownies. Like after you eat one, you start feeling your heart seizing up.
Yes, killer brownies.
But I think it's good for you. You know what I mean? Look at this.
KB.
Look at this color. Look at this.
Remember KB
This
toys?
is like a collector's.
Anybody remember KB toys?
KB toy. Everyone knows KB toys.
Not everybody. They
Everyone
might
that
not
watches
have been
us
everywhere.
knows KB toys.
They might not have been everywhere.
He gave me the perfect. Okay, let me just tell you something.
Do you want me to read what they are?
This birthday cake one is the best.
Listen.
That one's chocolate chip
Can I
caramel.
tell you
That's
what they're called?
phenomenal. It looks like a chocolate chip cookie. And then brownie fudge, and it's also going to have
Right.
caramel.
Well, one is called the Confetti Killer Brownie, one's called the Cookie Dough Killer Brownie, and two are Triple Chocolate Killer Brownies.
See that caramel in the middle?
Fabulous.
That's the chocolate one.
Yeah, I like that one.
And
I
then
like
here's-
anything with caramel. So good.
Yeah, guys, this one here.
Yes.
Yo, here's the funny thing
Put
about
it back
these.
in.
Rick asked me one time, like, which one's your, like, favorite or whatever. Or somebody else asked me that, too. Like, oh, I get those brownies. What's your favorite one? I don't have a favorite. In the end, when you're
You
done
don't
eating
even have
them,
them in right.
I thought they were all just as, like, awesome. Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
And Sylvia.
It's amazing. Okay.
All right, now we got some Creole food
Now
of
listen,
Louisiana.
this
What
is
is
from-
this? What is this?
Wait, this is from Big Daddy Wood and Sweet Sweet Smiles, aka Dwayne and Holly.
What?
Okay, they're in New Orleans, Louisiana. They
New
wanted to
Orleans, Louisiana.
send me some
New
Creole
Orleans.
foods. Creole foods of Louisiana.
Here, give me the box so I can show
Okay,
them the
well
box.
it's heavy. Can you? I have to put this down first.
Yeah, I mean, can you put your drink down for a minute?
I
God,
will.
that's so big. You see this?
God forbid.
Having a
You know what, Jim? I've had it with you.
breakdown.
You're about to get
She's having
slapped.
a shakedown breakdown.
I'm gonna take those brownies if you don't be quiet.
Creole foods of Louisiana.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I'll break it down in the lap. Here. I'll break it out this way and then you can pull.
All right, guys. First off,
There's a can of coffee.
premium cane sugar.
What? Is that like a thing?
I don't know. I guess.
Powder sugar too, which we always need powder sugar.
Cafe something. I don't know. Look,
You
it's
said it.
coffee, guys.
Yeah.
Coffee.
This is
How awesome is that?
Cafe de Monde, coffee and chicory.
Now look at this. So awesome. You have to do that. Look at this, guys.
What is that?
A beignet mix.
No.
Yes.
Dude, that's Cafe du Monde too. That must be
French
a place there.
donuts.
This is probably
Beignet mix.
phenomenal. Yo,
Love.
I haven't seen coffee in a can like this in so long. You have to open the top. We used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So they're old school in Louisiana.
And look at this, guys. Look at these 2 mugs. 2 mugs. Like, this is like amazing. You guys are too much.
This is
all of you. Anyone that sends us anything, this is like, you guys are like awesome.
Yo, I even look for
We
make sure
love
it's
all this
something missing.
stuff. Wait a minute. Why can't I get it to open? I need scissors. I want to show the mug and I can't get it out. This is like really strong taste.
Well, you know why?
No, it's packaged good, but oh, you got it. Okay. That's
Yo.
a nice mug.
Perfect mug.
Love it.
Perfect coffee mug.
So
Here, it
thank
has
you.
something on the side. Can you read it?
Thank you so much. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Okay.
Still never got that.
The original French market coffee stand serving oulat. What's that? Like coffee?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
And hot beignets, French donuts, 24 hours a day, year-round. This familiar New Orleans landmark has been located in the French Quarter since 1862. So this cafe is like historic.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Can I hear something?
The coffee's probably good.
Yeah.
Those beignets are probably fabulous.
Does this mean we're gonna have to do a live one night and make beignets?
Looks like
You
it.
put, what do you put in the beignet? Like, you have chocolate, just powder it?
You're just
powder
powdering it. You're gonna do what the box says.
You just powder
You're
the
not
bottom?
gonna not follow the directions.
I just feel like I want to kick up a
No,
beignet in that.
no, we're not.
Maybe put a little Nutella in the
No,
middle.
we're doing
Maybe some
exactly.
whipped cream.
We're doing exactly what it says.
You just gotta eat them hot, right? Maybe some honey. You ever get some honey on them?
You can do whatever you want after they're made, but to make them, we're making them just how it says.
Yeah. All right.
Stop trying to start trouble.
Thank you so much, because this is amazing. And I'm so excited about the coffee because I'm running out of my Stumptown, which I've been trying to conserve. I didn't tell my son this, and I've been giving him the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And
Nobody
the
wants it
Lavazza.
anyway,
I'm
so.
not letting these people drink my Stumptown.
No,
You
the
don't get my
Stumptown?
Stumptown.
Stumptown's ours.
It's ours.
Step off.
All right?
All right.
Enjoy the
Step
Dunkin'
off
Donuts.
Stumptown.
Enjoy the Lavazza. Lavazza's not bad. It's a dark coffee, whatever you got.
I feel like nobody wants it anyway, so
No.
it's fine.
Guys, my dripper's gone. My coffee dripper is gone.
Yeah, we have to order a new one.
Who knows where?
We don't
it
know
is.
where it went.
No
It's
one
just
knows.
gone. Is it in the trash? Is it under a sofa?
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
I can bet you one thing:
What?
me or Michelle didn't lose it.
Whatever. I don't know. After I didn't shut that car off, anything's possible.
I thought I threw it
Okay?
out. I was like, I threw out the dripper.
Anything's possible, guys. Okay, let's talk about what's going on.
Man, we're gonna party this weekend.
Listen.
I'm thinking about putting a brownie in a beignet. Can you do that?
No,
Jam a
Jim.
brownie in the beignet.
Those brownies will be gone
I can't wait
by
for
the
a
beignet maker.
Oh man.
Okay, listen, guys. Do not swim with the pigs.
Yo, did you
Now,
see
this is something I always have wanted to do. I even thought about doing an excursion alone because Jim doesn't want to do excursions.
Michelle
just
sleeps
to
with a
go,
pig every night, but she doesn't want to swim with them.
just to go swim with the pigs. No, I've always wanted to do that. It's one of the excursions when you go to the Bahamas. So yeah. Anyway, guys, do not swim with the pigs. There's a woman, okay, who is claiming that she's had a 6-year health nightmare occurred after visiting the island. I don't know why she's just talking about this now after 6 years, but she said that she has suffered with this roundworm parasitic infection. She held a piglet near her face and was in the water and with all the pigs and all, and she has lesions on her face. They're all swollen. The CDC says it is rare occurrence, but it is definitely possible.
What?
So, yeah.
I think
So-
this lady's out of her mind.
Well, if you saw her face, it looks pretty bad, but I just don't know why you'd be saying something
But that was
after
6
6
years ago.
years. Like, I'd be like, well, maybe like 6 months in, I would have said something. 6 weeks, you know? I don't know. So, that's the thing. But anyway, I've heard from customers, they're like, listen, it sounds all great, you get to like have fun with pigs, but there is all feces in the water, and I don't
They
know.
shit in the water.
And like, they're just, you know, animals
Yeah.
of all kinds that are just free. They could have all kinds of little things that might bother us.
Oh
You know what
yeah, I mean we don't know what the
Yeah.
hell. What you could be allergic to something that somebody else is
Exactly.
allergic to. I don't know.
Yes.
But what's going on? They kissed the pig.
I don't
This lady
know.
got
She
all
said she's been
excited.
dealing with it
She's
for 6
squeezing and
years.
kissing him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think happened? I think a pig mom gave her a beating because she was trying to get into
No,
the pig.
how about this? I wouldn't be able to see a baby pig without kissing it. So I
Yeah,
can't
kiss
go
it.
there
Yeah, 'cause
because I'm going to kiss a pig and then it's all going to be
you just gotta
downhill from
bleach.
there.
You just gotta take alcohol rub and shoot all over your face afterwards. Shoot all over me.
Anyway, guys, what else is going on? Princess is getting chintzy. Princess
Oh,
Cruises.
here we go, princess.
They're getting
You're on
chintzy with the drink package.
Yeah, carnival.
Starting on Friday, guests can only order 1 drink at a time. No more double pours. And no canned sodas, only fountain. So here's the thing. Do they have fountain soda at every bar? Or is it like, can I get a Diet Coke? And they're like, we don't have that here. Or
I
we only
love
have
that.
cans.
I love the fountain.
No, but I think they're trying to say, like, we don't have a fountain, we only have cans, trying to, like, force you to buy the can.
Wait, so wait a minute, time out a minute. So they're going to fountain soda, they're getting rid of.
No. They're just saying with your Premier and Premier Plus package, if you order a soda, you can no longer get a can of soda. You have to get it out of the fountain.
I never knew they had a fountain
Now,
soda.
they might not have fountains
They
at
have
every...
a sprayer.
You're not
It's
listening.
RC Cola.
You're not listening to me. They might not have fountains at every bar of soda.
I'm not saying. I know.
And what if you want Sprite Zero? You know they don't have Sprite Zero in the gun.
No.
So you're going to be limited to your sodas.
How about Diet Sprite?
It sounds like
Is that gonna be
no.
on the
They
gun?
never have Diet Sprite on a gun. They just have your mains. They always have Diet Coke though, so it's whatever.
And usually, I know at the bars around us, the RC Cola was like in all of them. It was
Maybe.
the cheapest one.
but I don't know. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's what Princess is doing. You can only get one drink
Way to
per
go,
person,
Princess.
and no double pours. So
No double.
it's starting Friday.
So get
Whatever.
on there before Friday.
Yes.
Friday is done.
Yes, guys. Carnival Cruise Line, by later this year, they are going to only be using digital coupons for shore excursions. No more tickets. They currently give you a ticket, like a paper ticket. They're just going to be all online now with that. So I feel like that's easier
You
anyway.
don't like a paper ticket?
I do, but I feel like it's easier. But then for older people, that everything's so phone based now. I guess maybe everyone just knows how to use the phone.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think we're at the point now.
What else, guys? Mexico has lowered its planned cruise passenger tax.
So they did.
Remember we talked about that Mexico tax? It was like $42, which is crazy, per person a day tax, okay? It was set to start July 1st. It's gonna, this is so funny. They're dropping it. Guess how much they're dropping it to? Now it starts at 42.
20,
No, lower.
10,
Lower.
5.
5. Like, how do you go from 42 to 5? You're like, all right, we give up.
We went high.
They went for the gold.
They even did it like the dudes at the kiosk that try to sell you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, $80 for a bottle. You're like, okay, well, nah, my wife's only got 20.
They're like,
You start leaving, they're like
$8.
60, 50, 40, 35, 30. By the time you're leaving, you're getting a $20 bottle.
yes.
Just
Well,
facts.
guys, it was supposed to start July 1st, but it is, but just $5 a person. But they're going to increase it every year. So next,
Do we pay that?
Can
or
you
do
listen?
they? Okay.
they're going to up your cruise price. So next year, it's going to be $10 a person. And the year after that, it's going to be $21 a person. So they're going to up it gradually. So I guess if you're on a sailing that's going to Cozumel, the cruise line's just going to up your cruise price that much more just to compensate for that. They're not going to eat that.
Everyone keeps talking about these cruise prices going down. I'm like, I don't see it happening.
Cruise prices are never going down. Never, ever.
Right?
Why would they go down? If they got them up and people are paying them, why would they lower
That's
them?
what bothers me. It's like they're doing better than ever. Like, I don't get it. Like, eventually people got to run out of money, right?
I don't know. I don't know, guys. That, remember the murder on the MSC Virtuosa?
Yeah, what's the new story on that? I saw people
Well,
updated.
it's a little update. The person that passed away was a part of a bachelor party or a stag party because they were...
Stags and they
Yeah, so they were in a bachelor party, so we know that. And we also know that the suspect was released out on
It
bail.
was.
So that's all I know. But
So that means that he didn't do it.
we don't know. Well, can't you just pay your bail?
No, so he was arrested.
Yeah,
He had bail?
I guess, and he
If
got
he had
out on
bail, then
bail.
he's accused of it.
Yeah, yeah. So, but he did get out on bail, so he's not
What
in
did
there.
they, maybe, I don't know England's rules. I mean,
I
here,
don't
if
know.
you murder somebody, you don't go out home.
I don't know.
You just stay in jail.
Speaking of rules, this is a kind of funny story, okay? All right, this is on Royal Caribbean, the Liberty of the Seas. A woman, a 60-year-old woman, she was on a cruise to Bermuda. She gets off the boat, okay? She found a customs officer, and she asked them a question you should never ask anyone if you're this woman.
What do I do with my gun?
She asked them, is marijuana illegal here? And they said yes, it's absolutely illegal. And she said, well, I have weed on me. Should I just take it back to the ship? So they detained her, okay, and searched her cabin. So they detained her, notified the ship. The ship then searched her cabin. They found weed and cocaine in her cabin, 10.6 grams of weed, and 0.31 grams of cocaine. So she had a little bit of cocaine, but she still had it, okay? Then she had the weed. And she told on herself. So I'm thinking that they took that in.
31, that's not even a gram.
But why even have it?
Yeah, it's weird.
But anyway, why would she tell on herself? I think this person might be a little confused, a little off, or just, because they're 60, they're not that old.
Maybe she's trying to get her husband arrested.
No, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about another person.
Who
So
brings cocaine around?
I don't know, but why would you go up to the officers and say, hey, officers, I got all this illegal stuff. What do you think about it?
Well, she must have thought he was from that country. So she's like,
I don't know, but anyway, I think that's totally insane. So all
she had
I
like
heard,
a moment to be honest. She's like, let me be honest.
no, it's so weird. She just should never have said anything to anybody and just went on her merry way in Bermuda. Guys, I haven't heard anything about any kind of kickoffs or anything like that. So maybe they took into consideration that she told on herself, and they're like, this woman's not right.
You're
Like,
honey.
so she got fined
Back on there.
$2,500 for one thing, $1,000 for another, $400 for this, $100 for this, and she's claiming that she thought it was okay. Now, in what world would you think any of this is okay? Maybe she was like flambasted when she went up to.
Well, I'll say this when it comes to the one thing, the green stuff. I
She
have
might have
a
thought it was
lot
okay
of
'cause she
customers,
smells it
guys.
everywhere.
I have a lot of customers that tell us they're going on a cruise, and they always say, "I'm probably just going to bring my pen."
Yeah.
And I go, "Just let them know." Yo,
They know.
that's illegal to do
They
that
can look
because
for that.
the reason why is because guys, they don't think they're not sneaking it on. They have a card here, and they really that one dude who he had anxiety, so he's like, "Well, I'm not worried about it. I'm going on a cruise." This is like 3 years ago. He's like, "I got my pen. I'm legal," and I'm like, "Well, what are you gonna take a hit before you get in the ship?" And he's like, "No, I'm gonna bring it on the ship." I'm like, "You can't." And he was like arguing with me, but
Well, it's not federally
it's
legal.
not. Yes, and
It's not legal in other countries.
I might
that you're
get this,
going
guys.
to.
I might get this at least 3 times a week. We
Yeah.
get this, and I'm like,
So,
yo.
but
So
this-
imagine how many people do that not knowing.
Yes, but nobody would do it and go up to
That's
the
different.
officers and tell on themselves.
And she had the white
She
stuff.
obviously wasn't right. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
kind of scary, but I didn't hear about her getting kicked off or anything.
They were probably like, man,
Probably like so
you're so
confused.
you so dumb.
I
You so dumb. You know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna penalize you at all. You did the right thing.
should just put a dunce hat on her and make her sit in the corner.
Yeah, you have to wear a
Like
dunce
the
hat
atrium.
so people know.
Everybody sees
Yeah.
you sitting in a little chair, and they look real.
I've
little
worn
chair.
the hat on Carnival, so you won't be the first.
No.
Don't worry about it.
And guys, last but not least, John Heald. I don't know if this happened yesterday or when, but
Johnny's at it again.
I heard that he took a break. He just couldn't take the comments. You know, he's on Facebook all day long.
Yeah.
That's like one of his things that he does. He responds to people. He all day. He's like, that's his job.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, you know, whatever. Anyway, he just couldn't take it. He said people are just like, I guess they were just being nasty that day to him or saying horrible things, and I don't know. We just couldn't hear it anymore. So he posted. He's like, everyone, like, I need to take a break.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
He's
John.
like, I just
That's
need.
messed up.
He
too.
said he
Why are
needs.
you leaving this guy mean
He
messages?
said he needs to walk away for a minute.
Yeah.
So
Can you tell me some of the mean
he was
stuff
just
you
at his
say?
wit's end. I don't even
By the
know.
way, I got a confession.
He said,
I have 4 different Facebook accounts. I go on them and just harass John Heald.
no, you don't.
Yes,
You have
I
no
do.
time to harass nobody.
I do.
Listen, he said, all right? He said, I'm closing the page earlier today. It's too upsetting and aggressive. I just need to walk away.
But like, don't act like you're not aggressive back, John.
No,
You just
but
ran out of gas. Somebody got you.
People do get nasty. And I guess he just like was like overloaded. He's like, you know what? How much am I making? How much am I getting paid to listen to this? I don't need people insulting me. I don't need the insults, I don't know what else. That's what I could think it would be. Nasty comments towards him directly. But I think it's funny that he took a break, and I applaud him because sometimes you need to walk away.
I like to get real
Just walk
nasty on
away.
NHL when we play. Like, I'm just mean to whoever our third teammate is. I just can't help it. And it's like a disease. Like, I just want to
Well,
be
you're only mean to the third teammate?
Well, because Chris is the other teammate, and he's
Oh.
awesome. So I'm like, yeah, you suck. Or like, if the dude sucks, like Chris is out, and they can never hear Chris. They can only hear me.
Are you talking about
So-
playing video games?
But no, the one night
I mean,
this dude's like,
honestly.
you know what, man? Because we lost to this dude, made such a bonehead play. And this dude gets, 3-on-3, and this kid lost it. He's like, you know what? You're old. He's like, I played juniors and whatever, and that other guy sucks. F you. And that was it. Well, this kid started messaging me. It didn't end there. I didn't even say nothing back to him. I couldn't even fight back because this kid literally had 700 messages. You got to read them. There's 700 on my computer. I even told him at the end, I said, yo, dude, I got to tell you something. I didn't read any of your messages. I can't keep up with you. You win because you gave me 40 messages. I said, but I can't keep up with you. I'm sorry. And I read his comment. He's like, no, you're definitely reading them. And I'm not. I didn't read one of them. But that's what I mean. Like, so I like to get nasty too. But more verbally nasty, like, and so if you're writing stuff to me, know that you're writing to a complete imbecile. So there's times you could write mean things to me. I wouldn't even know you were writing something mean. What I'm saying is, how is John so on that? Like, because if somebody's writing mean stuff to you, just okay. I'm gonna keep talking about what I'm talking about.
Maybe it was just too much that day, and it probably goes on every day.
I hate
and maybe he just lost it. He's like, you know what? I'm hanging up. I'm taking my ball and I'm leaving.
He took his ball and left.
Okay.
Rolled out.
I don't blame him.
But isn't it too much? Like, what are you doing that you're like on your writing mean stuff to this guy?
I know, like, don't you have something else to do?
Although I will say you're probably right. You were right if you wrote mean things to him, but it wasn't nice.
You're terrible.
I want to know if anyone reads any
guys.
stuff. I'd like to know what it is. Where's he on Facebook? Can we go just on John Hield's page?
That's what people do.
I'm going on there. I'm going on there tonight. I'm going to let him have it.
Anyway, guys, have a great night.
How dare you?
I don't know if we'll talk to you tomorrow. Actually, we're not going to talk to you tomorrow. So tomorrow was Friday. We'll have a new cruise vlog up, our Puerto Plata day with our group cruise on Sunday. So look out for that.
That's right.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we will be back on Monday to talk about nothing. Have a good weekend.
Your time.
Have a great weekend, guys.
We'll be back Monday to waste your time.
Have a great weekend.
That's right.